Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so XX the King here, and today, as I said in my last video, I'm going to be interviewing Home Security Consultant LLC today, and if you guys want, join the live stream later or watch it, and I'll send him he's subscribed to me, so I'll send him, he'll look at it, and he could probably answer some of your questions and all that. Don't forget, I'll be putting his his website into the description, and Freeport fish tank thing in the description for you guys to vote for him. So without further ado, we have
Hi, my name is Sean Starry. I'm the founder and the CEO of Home Security Consultant LLC. Uh, Basically, how it works is I'm not like your traditional security companies where they they sell you devices and sell you tools based on reaction, which means is this after the criminal has already broken in your home and alarms go off. A lot of times, those alarms are silent alarms, so they have no idea that this person has an alarm in their home. My company focuses on is prevention, which means that you are going to try to make your home less desirable to criminals to even want to break into your home to begin with. And the second part of it is having the right kind of tools, which we provide online. You can go to, you can pay for them online, and they'll be shipped to you within 2 to 5 days. All these devices are top quality. These majority of devices are made here in America, and they're they're kind of a twofold process. One, we have windows and door barriers. The devices that you can use is so easy. Even your grandma, who's 90 years old, can even work them as well. And the second part of it is having security cameras that have motion sensors on them. So you can set the motion sensors up to 15 feet. It's got a 180-degree radius. So as soon as somebody walks into that area, it'll set off a notification to your phone. You can open up your phone, you can see exactly who it is before they ring your doorbell. This allows you to be able to talk to them, to interact with them, and kind of let them think that you are home. Because most burglars, they'll only rob a house if no one is home. The third part is called a home. It's called an home intruder drill. Okay, and how that works is we have an online um, instructional video that you can purchase for $40, and the way it works is you download this video, and you can watch it, and you can see exactly how um, how you're supposed to be able to respond to someone breaking in your home. Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys, most of the time when people break in your homes, it's not just one person; it's usually 3 or 4 people. So uh, that's what we're all about, and that's what we're trying to do is help people go on the offense. So the best kind of defense you can have is a good offense, and that's what we're about.
okay. So how did you start uh like start the company?
Well, 2 years ago, I was working as a security officer and at a bank, and had a lot of customers come up to me and ask me how they could protect their homes. A lot of the customers that came into banks were victims of home invasions or burglaries.
Okay. So that's what also made you think of starting the company, or
Yes, yeah. I wanted to give people something better than what's already out there.
yeah. And so like what would I say? Uh, I think we could actually show them your website here
Okay.
too, because if I am right, yeah, my PS4 does have internet. So if you want, you can type that in.
Yeah.
press square to make it full screen.
Ring Video Doorbell brings convenience, monitoring, and security to your most valuable asset, your home. Ring Street.
So you want to tell them what this is?
Okay, so this one product that we sell is the best one on the market right now. It's actually a doorbell with a camera in it. You download an app to your phone and you sync them up, and it only takes a few seconds. And then what you do is you set the motion sensors. You can set them in different kind of quarters, and you can set them in the distance between 5 feet to 15 feet. So once you've got it all set up, you're ready to go. And this is going to give you kind of a background a little bit about how burglars actually work. And it'll show you exactly what they do and what their methods are. And the biggest method they use is actually your doorbell. They ring your doorbell to see if you're home. And so this is what this video is all about.
Introducing Ring, the world's most advanced doorbell. The Ring Video Doorbell brings convenience, monitoring, and security to your most valuable asset, your home. Ring streams HD video and audio seamlessly over wireless internet to smartphones and tablets. Ring makes it convenient to see and speak with whomever's at your front door, anytime from anywhere.
Hello?
Delivery for Aaron Parker?
Thanks, you can leave it at the door.
And Ring's configurable motion detection makes it easier than ever to monitor your home.
Oh, I see you, Jimmy Stevenson.
With Ring's unique cloud recording feature, you can easily access, rewind, or share your video events. And when it comes to security, Ring lets you give the appearance of being home, even when you're not.
Hello, sir. I'm selling cases of Primo Clean. Can I put you down for a box?
You know what? We're kind of busy right now, bathing the kids. Maybe some other time.
Home burglaries are a worldwide epidemic. Traditional security systems let you know after someone has entered your home, and most home burglaries start with a simple ring of the doorbell to see if anyone's home. May I help you?
Oh, good afternoon. We're just in the neighborhood doing some free tree trimming estimates.
No, thank you, I'm not interested.
Ring helps families secure their homes from unwanted visitors and discourages burglars from ever entering. The Ring Video Doorbell was designed to enhance your home's entry. With a wide array of faceplate options, you can customize Ring to fit your home's personality. The doorbell's 180-degree HD camera lets you monitor more than just your doorstep during the day or at night. And you can easily customize Ring's motion detection sensors through the Ring app to exclude areas like busy nearby sidewalks and roads, so you only get notified when it matters. It's easy to install the Ring Video Doorbell with the included mounting hardware. You don't need extra tools or professional help to mount Ring in minutes. Simply attach the included mounting bracket to a flat surface. Then place Ring on the bracket and secure Ring with a proprietary security screw that prevents theft. Should someone steal your Ring doorbell, we'll even replace it for free. With dual power options, you can power Ring with a built-in rechargeable battery, good for over 12 months of regular use. or hardwire Ring to your existing doorbell. With convenience, 24/7 home monitoring, and the peace of mind of added security, Ring families are always home. Order your Ring Video Doorbell today at ring.com.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you another product that we actually sell. This one I think everyone should have in their home. It's really cool, but I'll let the video explain to you what it is. It's pretty self-explanatory. So that one's called Conceal Canvas. A lot of kids can use them as well for their rooms and stuff. You know, if they have like money or they have, you know, maybe their games or something you don't want your siblings to get into. You can put it in there and close it. And the only way to open it is you have to have a certain kind of magnet to be able to open it and hold the magnet side and it opens up. But this is also great for like home protection. Some people, you know, they don't want the traditional safes or gun safes, you know, so they could be able to put this, you know, right inside there, and they wouldn't have to worry about anybody getting hold of it because they're concealing it in plain sight. So now I'll show you some of the other tools that we have. I think you guys will be really interested. Okay, so a lot of these tools here, what they're designed for is we have several different tabs set up for specific kinds of homes. We're talking about building structures, but we also have a lot of hidden cameras available that anybody can use. There's really no age limit on the hidden cameras. We do, however, sell items to security guard companies, which is more for security guard companies, and you got to be at least 18 years old to be able to purchase them, just for safety reasons. The first one here is called a home invasion drill, and this one is an actual instructional video that will show you how to be able to do a home invasion drill, just like you do with your fire drills, tornado drills, all kinds of drills. And this is the drill that most people don't have, they don't practice. In my house and my family, we do. We do it once a month. It's great because every kid gets a certain kind of a role or a job that's part of the whole drill. You could be the kid that's calling 911, or you could be the first kid up the stairs, making sure your pets are in the safe room. So there's always a lot of things, moving parts to this whole thing. So here's some of the other ones. This one's called Linebackers Door Security Bar. And this one's actually pretty cool because it actually detaches off on one side. You can swing it down. But if you're home during the day or night, you can swing it up, latch it up, and all you have to do is turn this little roll bar over, and you're done. And then, of course, like a lot of you guys go out to like concerts and stuff. I'm sure you've heard about like the shooting that went on in Las Vegas. Well, I'm kind of making a mandatory rule every time I go to a concert. I take one of those tourniquets with me. It's right there. It's called a Bubulga Tournament Medical First Aid. It's actually a tactical army application tourniquet. You can save your own life if something like that ever happened, or you save somebody else's life. Maybe your best friend, your brother, your sister, maybe your parents. So this is what I would recommend. Everyone should have. They should take it with them wherever they go, just for that reason. When you do apply a tourniquet, always put it like on the tourniquet is for the extremities, which is the arms and the legs. So if you have a bad cut here on the elbow, you want to place that tourniquet about 6 inches above it, and then you got little bars. You turn and twist the bar, and that applies pressure, and what that does is it cuts off the blood flow to the area of injury, so it allows you not to bleed out. Okay, so here's the hidden cameras that we have. So this one is called the Tonut Spy Camera. Now I'm going to go to this one here, and you guys can kind of look at this. The price is only for a limited time only, so it's not limited time only. We're going to sell it. It's just the price that we have posted right now. So the prices do change usually from month to month. So this is how it works. This little camera here. It's about the size of, almost about the size of a water drop. Okay, a little water droplet. It's about that size. It's on a little strip, and you can hide and conceal this anywhere. You can put it on your jacket. You can put it under your shirt. You can put it in your home. It's got the same thing as like the Ring Pro does. It's got a motion sensor. Runs on Wi-Fi. So if you decide to use this in your home, you can. And I'll show you some other pictures to this to kind of give you an idea. This is the main unit. It's got a USB charger for it to power it. It's got an on-off switch. It's got a TF card put in. It's got a reset button. Okay, so it's got video, camera. It takes some Wi-Fi in order to run it. It's got motion detection, a 32 gig TF card. It's at 720p recording speed, and you can record it while you're charging it as well. So if you put it in your house and you want to be able to keep power to it all the time, you can do that. You can record it and still have you can hook up your USB charger to it.
You want to explain like what you use yours for?
Okay, so what I use it for is I work as a private investigator. I go undercover. Basically what I do is insurance companies contact me, or I work as an auditor who I go to like bars or hookahs, and what I'm looking for is, as a private investigator, is insurance frauds. So let's say somebody's at work and they, let's say they pretend to get hurt, okay, and they go to claim workman's comp for time for that extended amount of time, say 2-3 months or whatever. But really they're spending that 2 or 3 months to fix up their house, okay? And the insurance company contacts me, and I go out and what I do is I get video evidence of this person who's not really injured. And then I take this video, I write a report, I send it to the insurance companies, and then the insurance companies can either prosecute the person or not. It's up to them at that point, but I just collect evidence. Basically, that's what I do. And this actually really does help me a lot because I don't have to hold a phone up to try to get a picture. I don't have to hold the camera up. I could just be me normal. You know, have like a drink in my hand or something. I'm walking down the street, and you know, just start talking to the guy. You know, just say, hey, oh wow, you fixing up your house. Oh, how much did that cost you? You know, and just like chat with him. And that's how usually how it works. Now the UFC fights, when I audit those, is I'm not gonna go into a lot of details on it, but what I do is I go into these places, and if they are showing the fights on the big screen TVs, I get videos of it, and then I get the videos of the inside and the outside, and I also get pictures as well, and then I fill out a report, I send all that in, but this can be used for just about anything. So like, let's say you're in a protest, okay, or say you're going down to watch a protest, or you know, whatever's going on, and you want to get good footage, but you don't want, you know, people. Let's say you're a journalist or a reporter, but you don't want people attacking you because you're reporting on the story. This will allow you to be able to do that. You can be able to conceal it under your clothes, and you could just like walk up to people nonchalantly, talk to them, ask questions, and they wouldn't even know. They really wouldn't think that you were a reporter. They think you're just a person that's just there, you know, just talking about whatever. But they have no idea they're being recorded. In public places, you can do this. It's perfectly legal. It's just that when you go into a private place, a private house, you have to get their permission to be able to record. So just keep that in mind. Let's see here. So it's got little buttons here, 8 pieces DIY buttons, and you can attach to your little camera. If you see right here, it shows you kind of an idea where he's got the camera. It's got a little DIY button right there, okay? It's got motion detection, so it sends a notification right to your phone. And the cool thing is you can use it as a nanny cam, or some people, they want to be able to watch their pets at home, see if their pets are not getting into trouble. Or, you know, the husband wants just to keep an eye on his wife and kids, you know, he can do that. That's an option. And, you know, just to check to see if a burglar is breaking in your home too. And so this is what the whole entire unit looks like. This is the camera itself, and this is the unit. This right here is actually the microphone. Okay, this plugs into a battery. Alright, so this is your USB charger. You can plug this right into here, and you can plug it into your laptop, or you can plug it into a USB outlet, so you can always keep it charged. If you have an additional portable battery that you can carry with you, this is a smaller one. I have one for my GoPro camera, which works great. I can plug that right into it. Okay, so we'll move on to some of the other hidden cameras. We've got a lot of hidden cameras. We have them almost just about anything that you can imagine. We have them in, okay, we have them in sunglasses. We have them in a little headgear. Kind of looks like a, you know, like a space movie kind of a thing, or
kind of like your
kind of like a headgear. But let's say you're playing paintball guns, you know, and playing shooting, you know, and you wanna record the experience. This is a great way to do it. This is actually better than a GoPro camera because this will actually record and capture sound and get it from first eye view. I've noticed some police officers are actually starting to use this more often than having a body cam. Okay, now here's another one. Here's a tie clip. A tie clip that has a camera right inside that little hole there. these are two different. They're exactly the same glasses. To be honest, it's just two different companies that make the same thing. We have one that looks like it's actually a Bluetooth for like your phone or your stereo or radio or whatever, and it's got a little camera inside of that you can record. We've got regular glasses. We've got an actual tie that has it all built in. We've got watches. Let's see what else. Okay, we've got another watch. We've got another pair of female or women's glasses. We have another kind of glasses. We even have pens that have hidden spy cameras. We have water bottles, fully functional water bottles that you can actually drink out of, and it's got cameras in them. We even got a hat. We've got another a men's watch. And here's one of my favorite ones. This one is one of those car key
Fobs.
Yeah, and you can unlock your car with it and stuff like this, and you can record everything right from that. So, like, if you have the keys in your hand, you can start recording. Like, if somebody is trying to attack you or something, you can record it. They wouldn't even know that you have a security camera in that. Okay, so we'll move on to the next ones. Okay, here's another one just like the Tonut, and this works the same way. It's just a little, it doesn't have as much equipment to it. It works just the same way. This is a cigarette lighter. It's got a little camera inside. This is the Panable Mini Wireless. It's the same thing as the Tonut and as the Abdu.
So I'll zoom in on the lighter. You want to tell them where the camera would actually be on there?
Oh yeah. Okay, so here's how it works. On the lighter here, it is actually placed
Because to everyone else, it looks like just an ordinary lighter.
It looks like an ordinary lighter, and that's the whole idea. Is if you want to conceal that camera, you don't want people to know you have a camera. Okay. But this is what it looks like. Okay, so you can take the top off. It's got a USB already in place. Okay. So it's got an on and off button here. The microphone is right here, so it actually captures the audio as well. So, taking a picture and a video button is actually where you would strike the lighter, okay? To reach that, and the light hole is right just above the top of here, but the camera is actually right on the side. There's this little hole here, kind of give you an idea here. But right here, in this little slot, is right where the camera is located, okay? And all you have to do is just like you're lighting a cigarette or something, or you're lighting a cigar, or you're just sitting at the table just playing with the lighter, and you're clicking it and you're holding it down. It's not going to light at all. It's designed not to be a lighter at all, but it's just a disguise of being a lighter. So you can take pictures, you can take photos. It's got a separate voice recording function, so once you want to just capture just the audio, you can just capture just the audio. Let's see here. It's a PC camera. It's got a memory storage. It's got you have to get a TF card up to 18 gigabytes. So that's not included. So you'll have to get that separate. So it's got a light DVR and it's got a USB cable for it. So that's what that one is. Okay, we'll go down here. Okay, so
You want to start showing them like the lights and all that?
yeah. Okay, so Here's one of my favorite ones. This one is called a floodlight cam. This is a Ring Pro floodlight cam. The way it works is, it works just like a floodlight. It's got a motion detection. It's got a camera on it, and it's also got an app for your phone, so you can upload the app to your phone. It does notifications. It's got the motion sensor set up for it, and what's really cool about this one that no other camera has, it's actually got an alarm for it. Okay, so I'm trying to see here. It's got a 110 decibel alarm siren. It's got 2 ultra bright light LED floodlights. It's got crystal clear HD high definition, which is the best kind of video that you want. Okay, a high definition. It literally sees everything, every pixel, pretty much. So you can watch over your entire property with it. It's even got with object and facial detection. So like, it's like, let's say you're watching a video and you see somebody in your yard. Okay, it's got a facial detection system, and a lot of times you can link this up with your Facebook, and what it does, it'll pop up. It'll tell you who the person is. Okay, so that's really cool. It has a 270-degree field of view. If you guys don't know what that means, is let's say this is a corner. You have your camera here. Okay, it's gonna capture everything from here all the way around to here. So this is 180 degrees. This is all 180. This actually captures 270 degrees, so you get a lot more of a coverage to be able to see. And the reason why is because it's got what they call a fisheye lens. Okay, but this particular fisheye lens allows you to be able to see everything. It's kind of like what do they call it? It's like those 360-degree pictures you see on the internet. So basically how that works, kind of like that. This allows you to be able to see any blind spots. It's really simple setup. I mean, it takes like 5 minutes. It's super easy. There is a video for it. I can show you guys the video if you'd like. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. We're gonna type in here Ring Pro. Okay, here we go. So this will explain everything.
Home security is something that concerns us all. But what goes on at your home when you're not there?
Don't even think about it. You need to leave.
Introducing Floodlight Cam by Ring, a motion-activated security camera that puts HD video, automated recording, and a powerful alarm in your hands. Floodlight Cam is the ultimate in proactive home security. A 140-degree HD camera detects motion and captures video with two-way talk. And 2 high-beam LED smart lights illuminate every corner of your home for optimal video quality. You can easily customize Ring's advanced motion detection so you only get notified when it matters. Available in 2 weatherproof finishes, Floodlight Cam is easy to install on any home and integrates with a variety of smart technologies. Floodlight Cam is smart enough to recognize faces and objects.
Hey, girls.
And works with your other Ring cameras.
Oh, hey, can you remember to bring the trash cans when you get home?
To create a ring of security around your home. Day or night, Floodlight Cam watches over your home and keeps you in the know. See security in a whole new light. Floodlight Cam by Ring.
So that's pretty self-explanatory. This is actually my top-selling product that we have for outside home protection. This is actually where we get into proactive security instead of reactive security. So this allows you to be able to see what's going on inside your home before the person comes to your house. It buys you enough time if you had to do, go to your safe room. So, okay, so I'll show you some other cool stuff that we got. Just kind of keep it really brief. Okay, so, so say you're at home and you need to, somebody's trying to break in your house. We have a few other items that will stop like a door from opening. One of our biggest ones is called a door jammer portable lock. It's just so easy. You can take this, slide it underneath the door, adjust that screw so it's really tight. They're not coming through that door. They're not coming through the door at all.
And you might have seen those on like video. You might have seen those videos before of those, or seen the ad on TV or something, and it's really hard for them to get through. So if a burglar would need to get in and you have like a wood door, then the only way that they would actually be able to get in, since they can't open it, would have to be an axe, but there's no plate.
Or a chainsaw or some
Yeah,
cutting
something.
device, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it'd be hard for them to find one at, like, if you're at a school and there's something going on and they're keeping all the students safe.
Right, and we do sell a lot of these to the public school systems. And what they're finding out is this is actually so much easier than trying to stick devices up on top of the doors. This is really easy. It's ground level. So when everybody the teacher hears a gunshot going off inside school, everybody gets down. You know how they hide up against the wall, maybe by the door. All she's got to do is grab this, slide it underneath the door, adjust that screw really, really tight, and that person's not getting through that door. Not for anything. They're
Even like a SWAT member, if they decide to use their shoulder, they'd probably end up dislocating it or destroying their shoulder trying to get that door open.
pretty much they would have to literally break the frame of the door in order to get inside, because this is not going to come off. This has to do with emotional gravity, because when it's anchored down to the floor, this little hinge right here only bends so far, and then just like maybe 1/8 of an inch, it'll actually move back 1/8 of an inch, but at that point it will not go anywhere. This was actually invented by a SWAT officer, and took it to a field training test to see how it would hold up against a SWAT team. If it can hold up against a SWAT team, it'll hold up against any burglars trying to get into your home. If you have a door that you don't really use that often or that much, this would be perfect for it. You can slide it underneath the door and lock it down, but it's got to be lateral with the door handle, not to where the hinges are, but to the front of the door where you open up with the door handle is. Slide under there, you twist it up, you're done. You just leave it, walk away. You don't have to worry about anybody breaking in. Like I said, they're gonna have to break the frame. What you can do too is where your hinges are, there's 3 screws. So one that's in the middle, pull that little screw out, I take a 3-inch screw. I would prefer, like for my house, I use decking screws. And I use a 3-inch decking screw and I screw that right, it goes right into the big frame, okay? So I have 3 of them in the frame. And then if I strike plate, I replace those with 3-inch screws as well. So the chances of them getting through my door with something like this is going to be virtually impossible. They're going to have to take a car or a truck and literally run it through my house. Chances are that door is only going to fall down right where it was standing, simply because this is going to hold the door in place the entire time. So we do have a lot of other ones, you know, that if you want multiple cameras with DVRs, that's fine. I know that we're talking about phasing out some of this stuff because technology changes every 6 months. So when we started this company in February, and it's already October, so it's been over 6 months. But we try to keep update all the newest, you know, the new stuff that's out there. And all this stuff is completely transferable to another friend, family member, or say you sell your house. You want to transfer it over to some, you know, leave it there, but you want to transfer to the other customer. You can give them the passwords and the username, and all the, like this little here, this QBR code. All they have to do is take their phone. When they download the app, they scan the QBR code and they go right into it, and they can set it up themselves. Okay, so some of the other hidden cameras we have is really cool. We got an alarm clock, and then we have a hidden adapter. It's just you plug it into a wall, and it gets the power from the wall. So, and that's it. And then you just download the app, and you're linked up to it. We also have another one that looks like a smoke detector or a carbon monoxide detector, but it's kind of actually a dummy shell, and it's got a camera inside. This allows you to be able to see everything from top down. So if you have a grandma or mom or dad in a nursing home, this should be a great way to do it without the nursing home really knowing about it. And we also have stationary cameras that do move. You can simply move them with your phone just by swiping your phone. You can actually move those cameras. You can zoom in, zoom out. I actually have 2 of these in my home. We also have another one too, it's called Blink. This is actually one of our hottest ones, but these are only about like this big. They're only about this thick. There's a mounting bracket you put on your wall, snaps right on. It's got a little battery in it. And it just like a hidden camera basically, and you can hide it all over your house or outside your home. This one is one of our hottest ones. I'm telling you, this is one of the hottest ones we sell to a lot of business offices. But this is called a Fastcom 720 HD USB wall charger. It's an adapter, the wall charger adapter, and it works as a wall charger adapter as well. You can actually charge your phone off with it, but at the same time, it's also got a camera. The camera is actually in the very front of it, just above the USB charger hole. That's where the camera is. It's got a motion sensor. Got an app for your phone. It'll notify you if there's motion. Swipe it open, you can take a look at it, see, you know, who broke in your home, or let's say you have somebody working at your home and you don't really know them that well. You can put one of these in, and you'll know exactly what time they arrived there to work in your house and what they were doing. So
that would have worked. That would work for my friend too, because like if you would have started this company a while back and he would have known about those. He had a pair of Beats headphones, and his headphones we left in one of our QuickTime. We had a QuickTime in freshman year.
okay.
And he thought the teacher would watch them and all that and let them charge. Ended up getting stolen. And they were like $80 to $100.
Wow.
So
So this would have helped him out greatly because he would have been able to see exactly who took his headphones.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yep. And that's what it's kind of designed for too. Okay, so we have some other ones. We And this one I like because you can use this for virtually almost anything. You can use it for your home. You can use it for your toolbox, for your vehicle. You don't have an alarm for your vehicle. If you have an older vehicle, like I have an older Jeep, so it doesn't have all the fancy alarm features. But you can get this Doberman security truck toolbox alarm. The way it works is it's got a magnet, and the magnets have a current that goes between them, an invisible magnetic force. When that magnetic force is broken, it sends the signal right to this, and an alarm goes off. It's a loud pitch. And the cool thing is you get a little keychain remote, and you can turn it on and you can turn it off from right where you're at. So you're outside your truck and you know you're coming into your truck before you open up your truck. You can hit this button and turn it off, so when you open up the door it doesn't go crazy. But when you are leaving and you close your door, you hit the on button and you can walk away, and you don't have to worry about so much of anybody breaking in, because if they do, that alarm's going to go off. You'll be able to hear it, so will your neighbors. Okay, then we have other products too that are kind of geared more for the deaf people, people that can't hear at all. We have devices like this. It's a smart strobe light that lets them know if you know someone is calling, someone is coming into their door. And then we have another one. It's called Smart Shaker. It's got an app for your phone, and the Smart Shaker. This is actually placed under your pillow, and you can set it up so you're like, let's say you have okay, so let's say you have that floodlight cam, okay, and you set on your phone the notification for that to go off, okay, but when the notification goes off and you're dead asleep at nighttime, okay, this is where this comes into play. If you're a hard sleeper like me and you don't wake up to anything, this will start to buzz. Okay, this will go off. It'll let you know, hey, you know your phone's ringing. So you wake up automatically. You reach over your nightstand, grab your phone, see there's a notification from RingPro. You open it up. It'll show you the picture and a video. You know what it caught, what it captured, but also show you the live time too. So this is really good for people who don't hear their phones ringing at night. This would be a great way to do it. A lot of deaf people do use this for like their alarm clocks, so they set the alarm on their phone, and it'll send a signal to this wirelessly, and it'll ring, it'll vibrate, is what it does. Okay, then we have some other cool door devices. This one's called Adlock. This one's a little bit more complicated, but it does really work. I use this when I go to hotels. You know, if I don't want to take that door lock or the door jammer with me, that's fine. I'll just take that little Adlock with me. And the way it works is your strike plate where your door is, you put that in there, and then you attach this red piece on inside this little hole. This red piece has got a little metal bracket that sticks out, and it slides into the hole and locks in. If someone tries to break into the room, they may unlock this piece here, but they're not going to get past this. They would have to take an extreme amount of force. It's like say a SWAT team were to come through. They could get past it because simply, you know, it's just a small little device. The whole idea is to prevent a burglar from breaking in, but not a SWAT officer or a SWAT team. A SWAT team will be able to break this eventually. This is really hard plastic and metal, so extreme amount of force they would be able to get in. But burglars and home invaders, they don't use extreme amount of force. They don't want to draw attention to them, so this would work if you like in a hotel. Here's another device that's really cool. I actually tried it on my wife and freaked her out. This is really funny. This is a door alarm. Okay, so if you got a sibling and you want to pick on or tease, this is a great way to do it too. But the way this one works is you get it in a 3-pack. So you can take this with you too when you go to hotels or maybe you're staying at a relative's house or something. Maybe you get a crazy uncle that you just a crazy grandma you don't trust. But you slide it up, slide it right next to your door. You slide it right by your door, and when the door opens, it's going to press this metal plate down. When the metal plate goes down, and the alarm goes off. The alarm is right here. It's extremely loud, but here's the thing: it's got different settings for it. It's extremely sensitive to just normal. Even on the normal setting, it takes only less than an inch of the door to move in order for that alarm to go off. It's got a rubber pad on the bottom, so it's really great for any kind of surface. It's right here. And you get 2 AA batteries. The sensitivity levels high, medium, and low. And that's kind of what it looks like. You just slide it right by your door. And they come in 3 packs. So for $40 for 3 packs, that's not bad actually. This is actually our discounted price because it was $60. It comes out about $20 a piece. So we're actually selling them for $40 for 3 of them. So you get 3 doors, 3 different ways to protect your home. Or you just want to pick on your siblings and just freak them out. Put it by the bedroom door. Let's see. See what else we got here. Okay, so I know a lot of folks that don't want to spend an assorted amount of money. They don't want to, technical and stuff. Okay, so let's say they already got an outdoor floodlight. Okay, and they don't want to replace it. That's fine too. We have another option too. We actually have a floodlight bulb that has a camera installed in it too. And all they have to do is screw it right in, download an app to their phone, and go from there. And you sync it up and you're done. And you can literally, this has a 2-way speaker to it. It does the same thing what a Ring Pro does basically. It's just setup is a lot faster, a lot easier. So that's an option. A lot of older people prefer that. So okay, let's go to here. Okay, we have a lot of stuff. We have window magnetic alarms, and you can put them right by your window or right on the frame, and then on the window itself. And what it does is when the magnets break from each other, because the window being open or the door being open, it'll set off a loud alarm. Okay, so here's one of my favorite ones. This one here is called the Wireless Home Garage Driveway Business Off Motion Alert. This is how it works. You got a motion sensor device right here. You place it at the end of your driveway. And this little box is set up in your house. And this all works on wireless. So when somebody trips this line of sight here, the red indicators will go off. Now, you can have up to 4 of these for one location, for one box. So if you need more than that, then you're going to need another set. But basically what it does is it allows you to be able to know, okay, well, this is my driveway, this is my backyard, maybe somewhere. Maybe this is my side of my yard, and this is the other side of the yard. You can be able to cover all 4 sides. It'll tell you it's a light blinking, you know that somebody's coming. Now, if you have a window that's old and you don't want somebody to come into your house to the window, or let's say you got a patio door, works great for both. But this is called a lock it bar, and it's got a little metal spring thing inside. You push it and you can extend it to whatever the length of the opening is, and it'll lock in place. See what else.
So I just had a friend text me on my cell phone, and they asked if you have any like kind of like hunting.
Like hunting stuff?
Yes.
I think we do. Um, okay. So, as most of you guys know out there, they have like those hunting cameras they use for trees and stuff. Okay, well, this is actually a compact portable high definition body camera. And you can actually use this for hunting. If you're talking about hunting as far as like recording your hunting, your hunting adventures, a lot of the hidden cameras that we do have up here. I will show you here. Okay, so like we have this hat here, and you can record your hunting experience right from this hat, or if you've got, or you can use this water bottle. You can use a lighter. You can use these hidden cameras as well, or this is my personal favorite. These glasses. Okay, this one right here, this is the one that I use. This is really great because you don't have to hold anything. It's got two buttons, a photo and camera, or take a picture and a video record. So you can hit the video recorder and you can start recording everything that like you see is what the camera's recording. Okay.
And the good thing about these are, you don't have to. They're not prescription ones,
Yeah.
so like, if you don't wear glasses, you'll be fine with wearing those, right?
Yeah. And if you do have prescription glasses, you can swap out the lenses. Just take it down to your local optometrist and let them know that this is, exactly the kind of lens, the size of the lens, the shaping of the lens that you want, and you can have them install it in. So if you do wear prescription glasses and say you're a reporter, and of course you can, let's say if you're a reporter, you always have to have your camera with you, right? Well, what if you forget your camera? Well, then you've got one right there, okay? And this is all the equipment that comes with it. Obviously it's got a USB charger, and the glass stuff has got a little bag you can put it into. Okay, so I'm going to get into the technical details of it. I'll kind of break it down a little bit for you. It's a high definition 1080 Spyglasses hidden camera DVR. It records high definition 1920 by 180 resolution color video at 30 feet per second. Okay, 170 degree wide angle lens, so it covers a lot of angles. You can put a 16 gigabyte internal memory. It has a 16 gigabyte internal memory. It stores up to 2.5 hours of video. Okay, so if you're taking videos, you can get up to 2.5 hours of videos. It's a one button operation. Works with Windows systems. It's just USB cable for computer playback or file transfers. It's got 2 hours of battery life. The battery fully charges within 2 hours through a USB cable. It weighs less than a pound. It's got a 1 year warranty on it. So if anything goes wrong, you can contact the manufacturing company. They will send you a package in the mail. You put the glasses and the stuff in there, send it off to them, and they will send you either a new one or they will send you the refund for what you paid for it. So the HD eyeglass spy camera DVR is an everyday item that no one wants to give a second glance at. Simply wear and you will be recording every moment in true HD quality video with a 170 degree wide angle lens. It captures 2.5 hours of video footage with one button operation, 2 to 16 gigabyte internal memory. with a built-in rechargeable battery that lasts up to 2 hours. So there are no wires or no need to purchase anything extra. To charge a battery, just simply attach it to a power source with a provided USB cable, and it'll be fully charged within 2 hours. The USB cable also allows you to be able to view your footages on a computer or transfer file for storage. You can operate on Windows systems. Here's what's included: glasses, a glasses camera, carrying bag, USB cable, and a user manual. So it's not like IKEA. You gotta try to figure out how to put it together. There's no assembly required, really, and this is, as soon as you get it out of the bag, plug it in, charge it up, and after 2 hours is gone, just unplug it, put it on. You'll see underneath the glasses there'll be a little button, and that button there's two different buttons, one for taking pictures and one for camera, and to record. And so you just have to remember which one it is. And when you're out in public, you just kind of reach up like this, like you're adjusting your glasses, and hit the button, and you start recording, and nobody'd ever know. So this is what I would recommend for hunting. This is actually better than GoPro cameras, because GoPro cameras, you have to get all this gear and to put it on and everything else. Why have that when you can just simply put it right in front of your face and you record everything that you see? So does anybody else have any questions they would like to ask me?
What about? I have a question.
Okay.
So, self-defense, like if you, me and my friends like to ride around, explore, and what if someone like tries to jump you, and what if you want to mess around and buy a pair of handcuffs and all that?
Okay, so if you're under 18, it's hard, because a lot of the stuff that we do have out there can be considered dangerous to use. Not maybe so much for yourself, but you can kind of hurt other people in the process. But I can tell you is that when you are defending yourself, continuously use aggression, match aggression for aggression. Okay. One of the best suggestions I could tell you is learn martial arts. Krav Maga is the best one that's out there. I would recommend that 100%. Doesn't have to be the only form of martial arts, but learn other things too, like judo, just regular karate, whatever. And just learn as much as you can. Be like a sponge, just absorb all that information, because there's odds are, usually what happens, you guys probably know, before a fight breaks out, there's always that bully, and the bully will try to escalate the situation. So what you want to do is de-escalate it, okay? Make him less interested in wanting to fight with you in the first place. If you can de-escalate the situation, then there's no need to use anything. But if that's not an option, and and you have to defend yourself. Let's say you're a kid, and there's an adult trying to kidnap you. We do have some things out there. One of the things that we can, but you have to get your parents' permission first, and get their okay. But we do sell.
So the handcuffs, there's the Arshel Martin.
Yeah, the handcuffs are more for like security guards, police officers. These are real handcuffs. These are what like Homeland Security uses.
And then is the hinge like you can hook it up to your wall, and then or like if a guard was trying to keep a robber from going anywhere, waiting for the rest of like the police force and all that,
right,
and he uses the handcuffs on him, and then he has that hinge thing, would he and it's like hooked up somewhere on the wall?
This here?
No, the thing next to it.
Oh, right here.
Yes. Was that
This
is that like
actually a pouch that actually goes onto the belt.
so like a magnet?
It's like a pouch, and you put your handcuffs into it. And so, when you need to reach back and grab your handcuffs, you can just simply just unsnap it here. The handcuffs come right out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing is you can put this on your belt line. You can keep your shirt over it, keep it concealed. I know some states they really don't like people having these. Some places, some locations, it's actually illegal to have them out in all public. So, but in your own personal home, it's up to you. But I sell more of these to police officers and security guards companies. I also sell tactical vests, Titan tactical vests. Here's another thing: if you're a deer hunter and it's rifle season or shotgun season, I would recommend to you guys to actually purchase armor vests. The reason for that is because there's a lot of hunting accidents that do happen, and they might mistake you for something else. I know you are supposed to wear an orange vest. You should wear an orange vest, but you can wear an orange vest over this, okay? But for whatever reason, if you were to get shot and you're wearing one of these, we have, this one here is a 3A. It's a level 3A. This will stop pretty much most rifles. So we do sell like level 4A. We do sell 5A, which is it's more like for DOD, which is kind of like for bomb squads.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really want to wear that when you're hunting because that's like 120 pounds.
Yeah.
So, but just the simple things like this, this would go a long ways. Be great for hunting. Oh, another thing too for hunting is if you're hunting at parties, okay, and the best thing to do is you guys can have, if we have walkie-talkies, and they have a long range walkie-talkies. We do sell these to security companies too because the police officers, they do use them. I'll show you the one that I would recommend. This one right here. This is 4 of them, 4 pieces. It's got the earplugs, the headphones for it. So while you're out there hunting, you can be able to hear and talk to one another quietly, discreetly, without spooking anybody. This is what I was talking about before. If your kids, you're under 18, talk to your parents, get an okay from them. Maybe even take a concealed carry weapons class where they teach you how to use a pepper spray mace. Okay. The reason why I say this is because you have to know how to operate it, and you have to know where to use it. If you are inside of a room, you don't want to spray this because it will affect everybody. It becomes airborne, and it's entrapped within inside the wall, and everybody's going to be coughing, and their eyes are going to be burning. When you're outside, always try to have the wind is at your back. So the wind is kind of blowing from your back to your front. So when you're standing in front of the individual, if you have to use it, use transitional spacing, move yourself around. So this way when you go to spray, it doesn't come back at you. So that's what we sell here is this Saber Red pepper spray. This is police strength. So this is no joke, guys, but this will stop anybody like instantly. So if you guys ever get sprayed with one of these, don't use water. Instead, you use milk. Milk will retard any of the capian that's inside of the spray, and the sting will take the sting right out. So you want to use milk, not water. Because all water does is spread the capian around, and you're sitting there literally dousing your face for 20-30 minutes trying to get it out. So
and that would be just like a standard, if pepper spray is just like a standard one. You guys also have the flashlight one also.
Yeah, we have the flashlight. we have the tactical flashlight. This one actually has a extremely strong pain stun gun on the tip of it, and like I said, this is you got to be 18 to purchase this. Get your parents' permission. Just simply because we don't want to be responsible for anybody getting accidentally hurt. And we don't want to see anybody hurt for that matter if we can avoid that. Okay, the bolts do not really indicate the amount of strength. Okay, it varies from person to person. The more body mass you have, the better your tolerance level is going to be. If you have lower body mass, your tolerance level isn't going to be as good as somebody who weighs 400 pounds to somebody who weighs 100 pounds. Okay, so this does stop people. I mean, you push it up against somebody, you push the button down for about 3 seconds, they're going to be incapacitated for about a good 30, maybe 40 minutes.
Gives you time to get away.
It gives you enough time to get away, to get to safety, call the police, and lead the police back to the area, or tell them where it happened. If they find the individual still laying on the ground, disoriented, coming around to, they'll know that your story lines up. Okay, but I would recommend this for all women, for every single woman out there, because I think every woman should have one. Okay, so
especially since even a kid should get because I learned this in IJAG that, and I think every kid should get one of those or at least some pepper spray, because at the age of even 14 to 16, those are the most ages that you'd be either kidnapped or sold for sex trafficking.
Yes, even younger than that actually.
Yes.
And it is a rising concern, it is a rising problem.
Especially since one of the videos I've watched, sorry to cut you off, but one of the videos we watched in IJAG, there was this girl named Brittany. And in this video, she actually lived in Iowa, and in Mason, and she got taken from the Hy-Vee, the one that's over by the high school.
Right.
And she ran away from her mother and stepfather because her stepfather was abusing her. And so she ran away from home but didn't have any money and went into the store, and someone came up to her and asked her if she had any money to pay for the food. She said no, and she trusted the person and was like, I'll buy you some food, I'll get you a job as a model, blah blah blah. She trusted him, ended up all the way in Chicago, and had to sell her body to get, and she didn't even make any money. All the money went straight to the person.
The bin.
Yeah.
And that, sadly, that happens a lot. That's why I do believe in a buddy system. I think you're going on about have a buddy system, just for fun, even if, if you gotta put something off for 20 minutes, it's better to put something off for 20 minutes and maybe just go ride with your friend, with your mom, your dad, or someone, just or have someone go with you. But this would be a great tool that you can use. Like I said, you have to get your parents' permission, and I would recommend you take a class, a concealed carry weapons class, or a hunter's first aid safety course, because things like this, you gotta know how to use them, what they're used for, and when to use them. So you don't want to make a lot of mistakes with these. And my wife has one. I have one. Mine's not with me. It's at home right now. But it's a great flashlight. It's also got the EMP protection, so electromagnetic pulse will not affect it. Okay, that's what it looks like. And that's the taser. This is actually where the taser is and the two ends. And it's really not that big. I mean, it's lightweight.
It's the size of kind of like a regular flashlight. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
like this one a little bit, but a little bit bigger.
Right, right. And it's got a compass on the back end of it. It only takes a AA battery. It's got a charging port for it to charge the battery up. It's versatile, improves night vision. It's got a LED high flashlight. It's got a low and a strobe setting. So if you needed to blind your attacker, you can turn it to strobe setting. You'll blind them instantly. Well, temporarily anyway, not permanently, but temporarily.
But that also gives you time to turn the stun gun on, and
you can turn the strobe on, kind of blind them, and then if you had to, then you can go right to the taser and taser them. The idea with taser is 2 to 3 seconds. Anything more longer than that, you can cause some serious permanent damage, so you don't want to do that. Let's see what else. It's safe to carry, no batteries needed. It says no batteries needed. Safety switch prevents accidental discharge. There's a safety switch. Includes a rechargeable battery, cord included, and access to a free. It even has a free training video, so it'll show you exactly how to use it, and so it's up to your parents. If you're a minor, it's up to your parents. You've got to ask them, but you can let them know about the free training video that comes with it, and your parents can sit down with you. You guys can all watch it together, and then your parents can decide that this is something that they think you should have. Okay. If you're looking to punish people, this is not an item for you. I'm sorry. It's just not. But we don't want anybody to get seriously hurt. Okay. And but if you're an adult, I would recommend every adult girl, every adult guy, even carry one of these. You put them in your back pocket. You got a little pouch for it, I believe, and carry wherever you go. You can even put it on your keychain if you had to, if you want to. It's actually pretty cool. And the nice thing about this is it does not cost hundreds of dollars like the traditional ones do. This is actually $44.99, so $45. I mean, for that size, that kind of caliber, that amount of electricity, even strobe, it's got all the features to it. You're not gonna beat that price anywhere else. And that's the thing about what I've been trying to do is assemble some of the greatest tools that are out there. It's kind of like we are the Amazon of security. Okay, so our list is growing every single day. We went from 15 items to, I believe, over 40, maybe close to 50. I think 53 items we have now. At some point, we're going to have probably about 100, maybe to 150 items total. So a lot of preppers, like survivalists, they buy stuff from us as well, and they can use these items, for if you're going out in the wild or something, and you got to protect yourself from a wild grizzly bear. This would be a great tool to do it.
So do you have anything else that you want to say before?
Sure. Come check us out. If you decide you want to have security cameras put up in your home, but you don't know where to put them, you're more than welcome to send me an email. You can find me on Facebook as Sean Starry or Home Security Consultant LLC. It's right on there. Home safety inspections. We do home safety inspections. We can check your entry points. So we do. Make sure they're in good working order. And we look for blind spots. And then what we will do is give you the recommendations for what kind of security cameras you should have for your home or your business. And we're here to help you with any problems or any questions you might have. So Come check us out. We can save you hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, on home security equipment. I know a lot of folks out there have a hard time trying to put all this together and trying to make sense of everything. That's what my job is to give you everything kind of in a piecemeal, show you exactly how to do this step by step, and we'll be happy to help you with the installation as well. So if you have any more questions, you can call me, contact me, or you can always contact the individual here that's giving me the interview. So yeah, come check it out. We have lots of videos. We would have DIY videos as well. So
Okay, guys, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Sean, for showing us to your company and explaining some more information about it. And don't forget, I'll put his website and his Freeport link down in the descriptions for you guys, so you guys can go check that out. Check out some more of his products. Hopefully buy some
cool stuff. I also am entered in a Freeport fish tank competition, which is like Shark Tank. So we're doing online voting, which is it's going to be over on Monday. So if you guys can vote for me, get all your friends to vote for me, that I would be greatly appreciated. Because if I do win, all the money that I do win from the Shark Tank will go back into the business. And the cool thing is the prices drop. So if you guys can help me win, the prices drop, you save you a ton of money. So
Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share.